What's up, everybody? Hobo Mackie here. Uh, so just got done walking down these railroad tracks and downtown Branson. Well, I'm kind of showing you the woods, but it's that way. Like, there's the railroad tracks. If you follow them that way, that takes you to downtown Branson, Missouri. Um, and so I came from downtown, and there was a couple homeless camps right up there at the main street. Um, and it's actually interesting because I met some people earlier at that same spot, and they said they thought that the one guy at the one camp might have got arrested, um, and then there was nobody at the other camp either, but which was like right under the bridge. And but then I walked across the street the other way and just found a little spot to chill so I could drink a couple beers, and then I came back because I decided, well, I figured I'd come back down these railroad tracks and get. Well, the issue was that the guy I met said that they watch that area pretty good, like the cops do, and so I don't, I don't know what to trust sometimes, but I kind of just used my instincts and decided, well, I'll walk down the railroad tracks because I know there's another bridge. It's the Highway 65 bridge, which would be that way. And so I feel like I go to that. The reason I want a bridge or something is because I think it's going to rain tonight. Look, it's just looking cloudy a little bit. We got rain every day in the forecast coming up. That's what it says. Like, don't mean it will rain, but just when it says 50%, it's like they don't really know. It might rain, it might not. It's 50% chance either way. But yeah, I'm at this beautiful little pond here. On the other side of these railroad tracks is the river. And you can see right into the water of the river. There's fish everywhere. I mean, just all along the entire river. Brim and bass. You see them. They're everywhere. This has got to be great fishing up in this area. But yeah, beautiful little river. They say this is the scenic railroad. But the reason I stopped here, I stopped before the bridge just because of, boom. Oh shit, you see that person over there? So there's a guy over there, by the way. So here's the deal. Like, there's that little shelter underneath the railroad tracks. I don't even know what the hell that is, but it's a shelter. And I plan to stay there tonight. I'm kind of waiting until it gets dark because there's houses on the other side of the river. All along the other side of the river, there's houses and stuff. And there's a guy out there. I just saw him pacing back and forth. He might have saw me. I don't know if you can see him. Yeah, he was there and then he just walked to the right. He's probably on the phone. I don't think he gives a shit about me. But it's a little, I wish I didn't. I wish I wasn't seen, but I might have been seen. So, if I was seen, then maybe they'll call the cops and maybe they'll walk all the way. They would have to walk quite a ways. Usually cops are lazy people, and they're not willing to walk very far. They don't like to leave their vehicles and stuff like that. And there was actually an auto accident right up the road here. I heard it and everything. I heard the crash, and then I walked across the street and I looked to the right, and I saw like two vehicles in the middle of the road crashed. It wasn't like a major accident or nothing. It was like a fender bender. But so hopefully they're dealing with that. Plus, hopefully with the rain, I think I am gonna just shelter in here tonight. I mean, I don't see any no trespassing signs. I don't even know what they would possibly get me with. I mean, usually the railroad tracks, I believe, are, no trespassing. But like right here in this particular spot, who owns this property? What property is this? Am I really trespassing or not? I have no idea. So I'll figure it out, I guess. Like I said, for the most part, I really don't think that I'll have a problem there. So, as far as my community service went today, I went down to the Jesus Was Homeless church. The guy yesterday told me be there at 9 o'clock, and I was like, so y'all do community service regularly? And he said every day, real confidently, every day. And he just be here at 9 o'clock tomorrow. So I was there at 9 o'clock this morning, and the lady there is kind of like, well, I don't really do the community service. Amy does, and she's not here. So if you just want to come back on Thursday, today's Monday. If you just want to come back on Thursday, that'd be great. Like it's just. And they said, we'll definitely give you 7 hours of community service on Thursday. And that is not what I wanted to hear. Like, I thought this was a for sure thing. I was going to go in there and do my community service. What I'm really getting from these people is that they don't give a shit about the homeless. Their whole fucking name of the church is Jesus Was Homeless. And the whole vibe I've gotten from these people is they don't give a shit. Not a shit. It's like every other fucking church in this fucking country. They're all about a profit. That's all they care about, is taking people's money. They're just a bunch of scammers. And I think it's wrong, because I actually approve of Jesus Christ. I approve of Jesus Christ's message. I don't think he was a god, but I think he was a great man. And I think they're abusing him and using him. And they just simply want profit. When they see a homeless person, they know they're not going to get any profit from this guy. So, fuck them, you know. But, and I'm tired of these places that act like they support the homeless and shit, and then you go there and they don't. The same thing with Food Not Bombs in Houston. They act like they're supportive of the homeless, and I got the runaround with them as well. But on the bright side, they did recommend that I go down to the recycling center. And so I went down there, and voila, they let me start working right away. And it was pretty easy work. Basically, you just sit around and you wait. People drive up, they open the trunks, and you grab their cans and bottles and newspapers, and then you throw them in the bins for them. And it looks like that's what I'm going to be doing now. So it was actually a success. Today was actually a success. I finally got my community service rolling. I only did about 2.5 hours of my 28, but it's a start, and I'm happy about that. And I'm going back there tomorrow. I got to be there. She was pretty strict about being there at 7 a.m., and which is fine. I usually wake up anywhere in between 4 and 6 a.m., so it should be no problem. I will set my alarm. Matter of fact, I'm low battery, so I should probably quit this video so I have an alarm tomorrow. But what I really just wanted to start, I just decided to start this video mostly because I'm in just an awesome little nook of the woods here. I mean, this little pond, and then you got this big river on the other side of this railroad tracks, and you can tell, like, people have definitely been here before. There's a little old fire pit. There's a little trail goes down there. It doesn't really go to anything. It's just, I think people fish here basically. Or I'm sure there's been quite a few homeless through the years that have probably stayed here. Oh, we got a train coming. Don't know if I should. I don't want them to see me. At least the conductor. All right. Oh man, that's like an Amtrak. Oh, that's the scenic railway there. Branson Scenic Railway. So yeah, there's a bunch of people looking out the window at me. That's cool though. Cool little train there. Had no idea. Yeah, no, I was kind of kidding about them looking out the window at me. I did see people. I don't know if they could see me. And who gives a shit? I mean, I think if they really didn't want people here, I would think they would fucking put some no trespassing signs around. So I don't think anybody gives a shit. And you can tell there's just been lots of people here before. And like I said, I have shelter for tonight right in there. I can't see through this water here, but I did see fish jumping in the water. I do have a hobo fishing kit. I could do some fishing. But I think that's about it. I think that's all I got. Just wanted to show you this little cool spot. I found I'm pretty much in the middle of nowhere, kind of. Like, the only way to get here is you have to walk down the railroad tracks. But yeah, right across the river, there's houses all across the river. And over in here, in these woods, right above there, I could hear voices. So I think on the other side of there's people and stuff. But, they can't see me or nothing like that. But yeah, man, it's just a cool little pond here. Thought I'd show everybody and let you know where I'm at and what I'm doing. Got my community service rolling, so I'm happy. Got me some beers. Just gonna sit here and get drunk, drinking that Space Dust Elysion IPA, 8.2%. So these are nice and strong. They were only $10. Normally they're like 11 or 12 wherever you go. So it was a little bit of a sale on them. So I decided to drink them. Definitely a very good IPA, very heavy. I think I'm on number like 2.5, and I'm already pretty toasted already. I know it seems like every time I do a video I'm drinking. I haven't drank the last 2 days, but I definitely drink quite a bit. I guess you could say I'm an alcoholic. I wouldn't argue with that. I don't really see a problem with it. I feel like I'm pretty, I can handle my shit pretty well. I'm not hurting nobody. I guess that's something I wouldn't mind talking about is, I think you should be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do as long as you're not significantly hurting somebody else. I think that's the golden rule. To me, that's my golden rule. And I think it's pretty similar to the actual golden rule. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. I'm tired of all the laws, like you have to wear a seatbelt, forcing you to wear a seatbelt. Who are you hurting by wearing a seatbelt? If your dumbass does not want to wear a seatbelt, that's your dumbass choice. It's a free fucking country. It should be anyway. It's not, but it should be. We should start fighting for our freedoms. I've had people make the argument that they're safer without a seatbelt, and that's their choice. They should be allowed to not wear a seatbelt if they feel safer that way. If they end up dying, then that's the evolution at work. I know it's harsh to say. I don't really care. I think that's the way it should be. You should stop. There's just too many laws as is. I mean, you have all these laws trying to protect people from themselves. They're adults. If they're stupid and they fuck themselves up, they fuck their lives up, they kill themselves, evolution at work. Let it go. It's okay. Everything will work itself out. We should focus on the laws where, murder or theft or, rape, things that were people that are committing crimes against people, and it's, those are the real fucked up things, so I don't even know how I got onto this, but that's just my opinion, my 2 cents. But yeah, like for example, I'm doing 28 hours fucking community service for 2 cans of beer that I wasn't even drinking on the beach. Like, who was I hurting? Name one person that I hurt by possessing 2 cans of unopened beer. I was sitting there on a blanket on my phone, just chilling. And these cops come up talking about, Well, we wish we were just sitting here chilling and enjoying ourselves. Well, fuck you. Like, so because you're not having a good time and you have the fucking unbelievable power to fuck somebody over who's enjoying themselves, that you choose to do so. And they really fucking did, and they won. They definitely fucking won. It sucks to let them win. I mean, they fucking won. Because I've gone through the ringer for this shit. You know, I had to sit in the hellhole called Panama City, Florida for 2 fucking weeks, sit through several hours of the courtroom. Uh, fucking, I've been traveling back and forth to places, looking for people that'll help me, let me do my community service there. Nobody's fucking taking me. Fucking went, Jesus is homeless up here. Same fucking thing. They fucking gave me the runaround. They all want to be like, they don't want to say no, they won't help you, but they don't want to say yes, they will help you either. You know, because they know that their whole fucking mission is supposed to be helping people, but they don't actually want to fucking do that. And so fuck them and fuck Panama City. And but I love you guys. So anyway, I'm gonna end it there. Thanks a lot, everybody. Peace out.